One of the largest sportswear companies in the world, Nike just signed Alex Eala, a Filipino tennis prodigy, signed a huge 3-year deal for an incredible $45 million. Yes, you heard correctly. $45 million for a budding tennis player, who has been causing a stir. However, here is when things start to become extremely intriguing and, to be honest, rather dramatic. Aryna Sabalenka, the current world #1, has been with Nike for years. Yet they are simultaneously ignoring her while they are laying out the red carpet for Eala. After extensively observing Alex Eala, Nike has come to the conclusion that she is the tennis player of the future, particularly in the Asian market. There have been thousands of people swarming the streets to see Eala perform, according to reports. Nike realized they needed to move quickly because of the electrifying thrill around her. Why? As there were others who were also interested. Eala was also being actively pursued by New Balance and Adidas, and Nike did not want the events with Coco Golf to happen again. Do you recall when New Balance defeated Nike at Coco Golf? The brand has been punishing themselves ever since that devastating setback. In tennis, golf has emerged as one of the most marketable sportsmen, and Nike allowed her to pass them by. They were resolved to avoid making the same error repeatedly. Thus, they seized the chance with Eala as soon as they spotted it. Can you really blame them too? There is no denying the hype around Eala right now. Although neither Nike nor Ayala's team have officially verified the terms of the contract, some reports claim that it is worth $45 million over 3 years, with potential add-ons that might increase its value even more. Here's the worst part. However, Eala is receiving more than simply a typical endorsement agreement. In Southeast Asia, she is being promoted as Nike's spokesperson. Guys, that's a big thing. By effectively appointing Eala as their regional ambassador, Nike is placing a significant wager on her celebrity to boost sales and brand awareness across Southeast Asia. Consider what it implies. Nike is making significant investments in Eala's future by providing her with not just cash, but also a platform and a position that entails a great deal of visibility and responsibility. She is receiving the same kind of attention and care as the other top athletes on their list, making her feel like a superstar. She receives all the perks that come with being a Nike trademark athlete, including personalized attire, advertising campaigns, and more. Let's discuss the elephant in the room now. Sabalenka Aryna. Sabalenka has been overlooked as Eala receives all of this attention and this enormous deal, and there is no more striking difference. Sabalenka has been requesting changes to her contract with Nike for years. She has made no secret of her desire for recognition commensurate with her standing as one of the world's best players. Sabalenka explicitly addressed the subject of wanting a full, one-of-a-kind attire matching her status as the world's top player prior to this season. She believed Nike should have treated her that way.
And yeah, unfortunately next season it's not gonna be that special for me, but exactly.
But what was said by Nike? No, they said. They said that they would not provide Sabalenka the recognition she requested. Give it some time to sink in. Nike informed Sabalenka, the world #1 and multiple Grand Slam winner, that she wasn't worth the money for a distinctive costume. Conversely, Nike moved quickly to sign Eala to a huge contract after seeing how famous she was becoming and the excitement she was creating. Isn't the message really obvious?
Tennis fans once again after Aryna Sabalenka said that she would not be getting any star treatment at the Slams next year. I'll discuss whether Aryna is truly being snubbed by the swoosh brand.
Sabalenka has spent years working for Nike. She's a big championship winner. She has consistently topped the ranks. Despite this, Nike refused to give her what she desired. However, a young athlete like IA, who undoubtedly has amazing promise but hasn't yet reached Sabalenka's level of success, receives a $45 million deal and becomes the face of Nike in a whole area. It's astonishing how disrespectful they are to Sabalenka.
She's been in the headlines this season alone multiple times. First for smashing her racket, following her Australian Open loss to Madison Keys, and then of course that infamous Roland Garros press conference situation where she downplayed Coco Gauff's success, and she faced a lot of criticism for that.
But hold on. There's more to this tale, and it becomes much more complicated. According to reports, Nike and Sabalenka's relationship has been declining for some time, and recent occurrences have only made matters worse. Nike will no longer make costumes for Sabalenka, the actress herself has revealed. She has also made it clear that she has been contacting Nike directly in an attempt to persuade them to continue giving her the signature items she has been requesting. However, everything seems to be going quickly in the wrong way, and their relationship may not even last through the remainder of this year. What went wrong then? Well, a number of elements are involved. The first was Sabalenka's well-known defeat at the US Open by Madison Keys. She had a difficult time with that, and it seems Nike wasn't happy with the way things turned out. More importantly, however, were Sabalenka's divisive remarks against Coco Gauff after Gauff's Roland Garros victory. Nike, which places a great importance on its reputation, was not pleased to be linked to the uproar that those remarks caused in the tennis community. On and off the court, Nike has been separating itself from Sabalenka more and more. According to reports, the company is not defending her actions, and as these problems mount, it's becoming obvious that Nike is consciously choosing to distance itself from Sabalenka. Even if it means severing relations with a highly regarded athlete, they are defending their reputation and brand image in the sports industry. However, it doesn't end there. It seems that despite Nike's warnings regarding Sabalenka's conduct and activities, nothing changed. Sabalenka was seen on video complaining during the WTA finals, and after losing to Aryna Sabalenka, there are even claims that she was harassing her ethnically. I want to make this obvious now. These are grave accusations that pose a significant issue if they are accurate. According to reports, Sabalenka's treatment of her opponents throughout the tournament profoundly angered Nike, which was already dissatisfied with a number of elements of their relationship with her. It seems that these behavioral problems have damaged Nike and Sabalenka's relationship beyond redemption. It becomes clear why Nike could be eager to move on when you take into account the on-court annoyances, the contentious remarks, and the reported abuse of other players. Additionally, it seems that Nike has decided where they want to allocate their resources going forward with the signing of Alex Eala. For Sabalenka, the timing of all of this is especially cruel. Imagine yourself in her shoes. You are the best in the world. You've won many Grand Slams. For years, you've been pleading with your sponsor to provide you the credit you believe you are due, but they continue to refuse. Then, as if overnight, they make a huge change and offer a young player who is really good, but hasn't yet attained your level of success, a huge $45 million deal. That must be painful. Additionally, from Nike's point of view, they are obviously considering a number of aspects while making their commercial choice. Indeed, Eala is creating a lot of buzz and has a lot of promise, particularly in regions where Nike hopes to expand. However, this goes beyond just having good tennis skills. It has to do with marketability, conduct, public perception, and future brand representation. Additionally, Nike has now made it apparent that Eala is a superior investment than Sabalenka. The message is rather apparent to Sabalenka. Nike has moved on. They have discovered their new star, and they are fully committed to her. Given this enormous contract, it seems improbable that Sabalenka would get an offer that even comes near to her expectations. As a matter of fact, her connection with Nike may end altogether. What will happen to Sabalenka next? If matters with Nike keep on this way, she will have to find a new sponsor. Although there are alternative brands, losing a collaboration with Nike is a huge hit to the company's reputation and finances. Eala, on the other hand, has a fantastic chance. Now that she has the support of one of the greatest companies in the world, it is her responsibility to fulfill that promise and demonstrate that Nike made the correct decision. It will be interesting to see how everything develops over the next several months, since this entire scenario is really insane. Please share your opinions in the comments section below. Do you believe that Nike made the correct choice? Is Sabalenka receiving unjust treatment? Or did her actions lead to this circumstance? And how do you feel about Alex Eala landing this big deal? Tell me what you think. For more tennis news and commentary, remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you seeing, and I'll see you in the next one.